Hey, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to give you guys a little update video just because I've been gone for a while and I've had a lot going on. I'm about to go on my daily run and I just wanted to give you guys the wake-up call that I recently had. The wake-up calls that I've had recently are about health, they're about early retirement and financial independence in general. What is the value of those things? What is the reason why I even started this channel? And the last one that I wanted to get into is your environment. Basically what I mean by your environment is who you choose to spend your time around and how important that is and how we see it have a shaping effect on people's lives. So the wake-up calls that I had happen in health recently were just viewing my coworkers. I work in a laboratory. We basically literally work a shitty job. We process poop, we process urine, we process blood, we process COVID samples. I've got a lot of coworkers in there. They constantly say, I hate this job, I can't wait to leave this job, but day in and day out, we're all at the job. The coworkers of mine that I'm talking about are older. They're about 60, 65 plus. They've been at the job for basically their entire life. They've worked at jobs that they didn't like for their entire life, given half of their waking hours to something that they openly despise. And recently, I've just noticed a deterioration in their health. So it's not just a wealth issue, but a health issue. If you guys watched my video about books that I recommend, there were some that are in there about health, and that's just because of these recent issues. It's kind of an illustration that, like I said, I can't ignore it. So recently we had we had one person that experienced a cardiac event. So they experienced a cardiac event at this job that they say that they hate. They essentially gave everything to this company, gave their life to this company, gave all of their time to this company, their health to this company. Throughout their time at this company, made certain health choices that, tend to lead to cardiac events. I see it within the office often whenever we have a potluck. The food choices that I see whenever we have potlucks, it's just a constant stream of habits, which all ties into environment, ties into health, ties into wealth, it ties into having a retirement plan and all of that. It just all ties together, and it's really hit me recently. And there's another coworker who I see who has signs of dementia that are developing. This person essentially gave their life, they gave their mind to this job. So basically what I'm trying to communicate with this video is it's too easy to get into the wrong habits, to get into the wrong group of people, to get into the wrong food choices, to get into the wrong money choices, and just end up wasting your entire life. So if you're younger, if you're older, it doesn't matter. Today can be day one, and it's time for us to basically stand up and just say, hey, this is important. If you can't choose your environment, it's important to shape your environment. Something that really changed my life was I was around a lot of suicidal, downer friends. And one day I just decided I'm gonna, resist that. When people say like, oh man, this sucks, I just want to just kill myself, I would just say something like, no, I think life's pretty good. Be that resistance. And slowly people around you will start to change. And if people around you don't start to change, then it's time for you to change the people around you. So anyways, this is kind of off the cuff. So I am very busy this week. I have 13 days basically that I have to work straight. Whenever I have a drill weekend, I essentially work 5 days straight, and then I work the weekend, then I work the next 5 days straight. And I'm actually working 6 days this week and last week. So basically been working, I'm probably gonna work like 18 days straight is essentially what's about to happen. One last thing before I go, I want to bring this book to you guys' attention. This book is called The Creature from Jekyll Island. It exposes the Fed, it exposes the money printer, it exposes the socialist agenda that underlies a lot of our social programs. And let me tell you, even though money is printed for the poor, supposedly, it's really not. Money could not possibly be printed for the poor if you understand the nature of money. You print more money, what happens? Asset prices go up. Who has assets? Not the poor. If you print more money, essentially what you're doing is you're wedging a new slice of the economy into the pie, and then you're letting the rich eat that slice of the pie. So what happens? Price of things goes up, but wages are controlled by the rich. So Just because the price of things has to go up when you print money doesn't mean that wages have to match. So if you look at the real purchasing power of Americans over time, it's slowly going down. Like now you have to have 2 incomes basically just to live, just to survive. Used to be easy to survive off of 1 income, and now it's just not. So that is that. I wanted to end you guys off with a quote that I'll put on the screen right now. It gets me through having to work, very hard, long hours, working, doing all this work that maybe I don't necessarily want to do right now. The nature and the soul of things takes on itself the guarantee of the fulfillment of every contract, so that honest service cannot come to loss. If you have an ungrateful master, serve him the more. Put God in your debt. Every stroke shall be repaid. The longer the payment is withholden, the better for you. For compound interest on compound interest is the rate of this exchequer. So basically what that means is if you're currently serving a master or a company, serve them the better. If that's your best option for money right now, you would be kind of stupid to cut off that flow of money right now, because there aren't very many jobs out there. This is kind of what's been going through my mind. And this, I don't even know what to title this video because it's such a brain dump, because I haven't talked to you guys for weeks. But what did we go over? Just to review, we went over our health. We got to make sure that we keep our health and our habits in check. We got to keep our environment in check. We got to keep to our financial plan, make sure that we have one, make sure that we're executing upon it. And if we're serving a master that we don't like right now, serve them the better, because that is going to pay off for you in the long run via the law of compensation. Any work that you put in is going to be rewarded at some point. So hopefully you guys are staying strong out there. Stuff's getting crazy out there, even though the stock market's kind of boring. Prices are weird. Tesla's soaring. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching it with you guys. I'm kind of on the sidelines. I'm in the comments. So see you guys in the comments. Help me out in the comments if you see me trying to promote the channel, if you guys want to help me out. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.